All right, we're going to restart the A and P, and that actually the reproductive section here. It's going to be an abbreviated section on the male and female reproductive system. All right, the functions of the uh, reproductive system are that for males, it's producing gametes, uh, which are sperm. It's going to produce hormones that it's going to foster development of male characteristics. And then the male reproductive system is also there to distribute the gamete sperm to the female. On the female side, the female reproductive system is producing gametes, the eggs, again, producing hormones that are going to assist with the development of the female gender. It's a receiving chamber for gametes from the male. This will provide an environment for fetal development once you have a fertilized egg. There's also gives you a separate canal for birthing, for childbirth, and the environment in there, the membranes around it, these surface of the chamber will provide lots of nutrition for this is the for the fetus, and then with the breast for providing nutrition to the child after birth. All right, starting with the male. This includes the scrotum, which is just a pouch of skin on the external of the body. You got various muscles involved in here. You got some connective tissues, which are going to store the testes. And the main and this is coming back to this for that scrotum there, that it stores the testes at a lower temperature than the normal body temperature, and that is for the sperm development. Then you have the testes. These are for the development of the male hormones. Some male hormones and the production of sperm. You have the spermatic ducts. There's a few of them in here. You have the epididymis, which stores sperm. The ductus deferens, which is also known as the vas deferens, which this is a tube for the sperm to travel in during ejaculation, and then you get the ejaculatory duct. Some accessory glands that help this process are the seminal vesicles, the prostate, and the bulbourethral glands. Then you have the penis, which you have the glands inside of it, the shaft, and then the urethra. On this, we have the picture of it. All right, so we have the testes. The scrotum is the sac holding it, that exterior sac. The testes is this portion, this white portion on this picture. This kind of pinkish portion around it is the epididymis. You have the penis. You have the, where's the data on here? The urethra. That's this tube right here. Inside, you've got this, where are we at? The ductus, no, it's not there. The ductus deferens, also known as the vas deferens. That's this tube coming from the testes. Where am I at? The bulbourethral gland. You have the prostate gland, which is this gland here. You have the seminal gland. This is the one that actually produces semen. Semen is a lubricating fluid for the sperm to be able to leave the exit through the urethra. And you have some other portions of the penis right here. Again, testes are where sperm is produced. Then they are stored in the epididymis until ejaculation, and ejaculation will occur through the urethra, going through a few glands. and then out the urethra. In the males, the urethra is used to empty the bladder, and it's also used, and that would come from this tube here, and it's also used for the ejaculation. So they have a single tube that's got multiple uses. On the females, the ovaries are to produce hormones and the eggs. All right. Then you have the uterine tubes, also known as the fallopian tubes. This is the normal site of fertilization. Fertilization does not occur in the uterus or in the womb. It occurs in the tubes, and then the fertilized egg is transported to the uterus. The uterus would be where the embryo is implanted and it grows. The uterus is made up of 3 different layers: the perimetrium, the myometrium, and the endometrium. This would be the internal side. Come up here. The inside, the middle, and then the outside of it. And then you have the birth canal that for the baby would pass through when it's born. On this. All right, so let's go. The female reproductive system is made up of the labium minus and labium majus. You have where are we at? Get on the uterus, which is where a fetus would grow. You have the vagina, which is also known as the birth canal in this case. You have the cervix, which is this opening between the vagina and the uterus. For ladies who have had pap smears, this is where they take cell samples from to see if they're precancerous or cancerous. You have the ovaries right up here. You have the fimbriae, which are these little extensions right here. Because this is an open-ended tube for the uterine tube, and also known as the fallopian tube. The ovary releases an egg, and it flows in through this. It would be fertilized in the fallopian tube, and then end up attaching to the endometrium of the uterus and then gestate there. During menses, this internal wall, the endometrium, is sloughed off during the monthly menses cycle. Let me clear that. We have another picture for this one because it's more complicated the processes are. Again, you have the ovary, and you can see it over here. These are where the ovum matures and it's released out. And the fimbriae are the extensions right here. And the ovum flows into the fallopian tube, and it's up in here where it would be fertilized. Now there's a constant flow of fluid coming from the peritoneum going in here that keeps the fertilized egg flowing through, and then until it'll be fertilized here, but then it would attach on the endometrium of the uterus. Let's see where we're at. Again, this is the cervix, which is the opening between the vaginal canal, the birth canal, and the uterus. Again, that's where the samples are taken for cells for check for cervical cancer. And let me back up a minute. I missed something on the last picture. Notice that on this picture, unlike the males, the females have the urethra right here for urine, removing urine. They have the birth canal here. So they have two separate tubes for that purpose. Well, on males, they use the same tube right here for the urine to be released. Comes out through here, and then sperm also comes out. So it's a combination tube on that one, on males. Where are we at? Yeah, again, the walls of the uterus, you have the endometrium, which is the, I didn't click on that. Endometrium, which is the inside, the myometrium is the middle of it, and the perimetrium is this outside of the uterus. This is a very muscular organ for contraction purposes. There's a lot of blood vessels, as you see through here. There's a lot of vascularization through this. There's lots of nutrients going into it. Yeah, I think that about covers what we need to do for this class, for this one. That's it. Have a nice day.